Hi, I'm Brian Spitz, president of Big State Home Buyers and also with Big State House Deals. And today we're talking with Michael Boyd about investing in the south part of Houston and Alvin, Deer Park, and all of that part of the city. So your interest level is in the southeast part of Houston. And that southeast area covers what exactly?
So when I talk southeast part, when you divide Houston, you talk the northwest is like Spring Conroe, northeast is Humble, southwest is Sugar Land, those type. The area I like to focus on is kind of the southeast outside the Beltway. So when you're talking those areas, you're talking LaPorte, Deer Park, Pearland, parts of Pearland. Then you get into the Sagemont, Pasadena areas. So Pasadena, Pasadena Memorial, those type high schools and Dobie start getting into there. And then pretty much as you follow 45, so you get into the Clear Lake area, Seabrook, Kemah, Webster, Friendswood, Alvin, and then as you get further and further towards Galveston, you have Texas City, Lamarck, Dickinson, League City, all part of Galveston County.
And so that's pretty much all of that is your focus.
That's pretty much the bulk of my focus. So to first start is that I'm actually born and raised there. So I grew up in Pasadena, Deer Park. So obviously I know a bit more about the area. I went to Deer Park High School. I know about the LaPorte area and things of that nature. Also, I ended up getting into the refinery business. So I've actually been around the plants and stuff like that in Baytown. And so I know a lot about what other factors are out there. Kind of the reason I like it the most is that there's parts of it that are great, stable rental market. And there is still desirable school districts out there. Deer Park High School, LaPorte has a great school district as far as for mentally challenged kids and things like that. Texas City is up and coming, and and Alvin's actually a good school district. So the school districts are great. It's also close to the water, close to things. There's a lot of people who don't like the city life. We do have where I'm also young and millennials, and they like to come into the city. Well, you still have their parents who really like be outside the city, but close enough with the highways where you're close enough you can get to Houston in 15, 20 minutes. You have LaPorte, Kemah, Seabrook, areas that are very close to the water. A lot of people like the jet ski stuff. So there's a lot of highly desirable places like that people like to do and live out there, not just for the city life. To give you an also scale, like for instance for Deer Park, a lot of the income is produced from the plants, which is a good thing because, a lot of people say oil and prices and things like that. Well, plants are everything. They can't just stop not working on it. So they have a lot of contractors, a lot of people always doing. So there's always a lot of jobs out there. So what happens is, the median income over there is $80,000, and it becomes like almost a high-end working class where they make a lot of money in the working class. And so you get these people who don't necessarily know how to spend their money. So it becomes a great opportunity for owner finance type things because they do have the money, and it becomes a great opportunity for rentals.
Have you seen movement in value over there? Have you seen some appreciation or more activity? What have you seen that way?
Well, I would agree that Houston's kind of seen where the inventory's gone low everywhere. But there has been some more appreciation. I also think that it'd be good to keep an eye on Baytown, LaPorte, especially when the Panama Canal opens. But LaPorte has already made significant improvements to the ship channel has already done its expansion. LaPorte's already trying to find land. The commercial property over there is skyrocketing right now. Oil prices are dropping down. I think it will correct itself, but at the same time, they've spent over 80 to 90 million already for big refinery projects to update their plants. They have long-term goals in mind. They're not just doing that to things. So that's creating a lot of, almost 40,000 jobs just construction-wise. And then it's going to create permanent jobs later when you have to have the plant workers.
What else would you say is really driving that part of the city to grow?
Those are the main two big economic forces is obviously the ship channel with LaPorte and then the refineries, not just in Baytown, but you also have Texas City refineries. When I mentioned Alvin, they're doing a big medical expansion project over there in Alvin to contribute. And they're also building Highway 35 will become a major highway. So I see Alvin in the near future really growing. Plus Alvin Community College, which is known for its medical, along with San Jacinto. So you have really two decent colleges that are not well known, that are very known for the medical industry. And then, other little things. Kemah is getting well known as really a tourist place, but they've really stepped it up with the Kemah Boardwalk and stuff to make that kind of a tourist attraction.
All right, well, Michael, thanks very much for telling us about your interest level in that part of the city and kind of educating, some other investors and other private people about why that's a developing area that's worth investing in. So thanks very much for joining us today.
I appreciate it, Brian. Thank you for your time.
Did you say Michael? Michael.
Michael.
Okay.
Or something else entirely. David.
Something else entirely.
Richard. I don't
That
know.
won't
No,
be
I
good.
do want to go by my name. I got to clear the Michael Boyd name, for investors.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Yeah. Don't publish that.
I hope I got that in here.